Look, if there's something powerful in someone, people in this generation, because of evils and jealousy, they try to compel. They just want to compel because of the heaviness and jealousy. They do not know people are different. When someone is special, does not mean you need to be like that person. You need to realize truly people are really special in the world. And more you realize simply mean you too are special in your own ways. There's no need for competition. It's only those who have devilish soul, devilish mind, jealousy, thinking, oh, why is different? You think he's special? Why is something like that? You think I cannot have what he have? You think I cannot do what she's doing? You think I cannot be what he's doing? That is how the evil begins. Jealousy is the root of all evil. You don't compare with people, because everybody is different in our own ways. Different colors, different attitude, different smile, different, all fingers are not the same. Even language, different language. Even tongues, different sound of speaking in tongues. Every power is different. That is the reason people want to compare, want to be like you, copy you, when they don't need to be copied. Who is gifted is gifted. It's not something you go to supermarket to own it. That is why some people are too blind to see. Too blind to see. Because of heaviness and jealousy, they forgot that what is real is real. When you are comparing, is compared. That is the main difference. Most of them are too blind to see, to realize that. Yeah. Because the one the God of them and the one you practice and invent is not the same. Let me stop there. Even though I go more deep, you can understand. It is only those that are led by the Spirit that know how Spirit moves. Know that you don't need to compare. You just have to be you. You just have to be you. Because when you want to compare what God has for them, something went wrong. Something bad will happen. You understand? Something bad will happen. You don't need to compare what God has for them. My purpose, God dispose. The ways of the gods is unknown to you, man. How can you understand the ways of the gods? You can. Even though that makes you to know that something don't moves, they bless you, they give you a blessing, a power, a gift. You don't disrespect them. No one disrespect the ancestors or God. Never use the name of God or gods in vain. The gods move through the spirit, because every god or god seeks the heart. Even though when your lips don't move, how far your heart goes? How far did your heart go in prayer? You can't deceive God. You can't deceive the ancestors. People pretend too much. They deceive too much. But they forgot. The shadow seeks them every step they take. Because the shadow moves through humans. And God or God seeks the heart. People that compare, you don't need to compare. If you really know who you are, you know you are special in your own ways. That is how you see evil people. Liars, deceive, jealousy, hatred towards somebody. When we all have our own ways to live in life, to do things in life. That is what it is, I said. Even though I go deeper, you can't understand. because many people are clouded with competition. You don't compare something you don't need to compare with. For them to know something is different in what they can just grow up with anger, with hatred, with jealousy. Like, yeah, yeah, why will you do that? Why will you do that? You see that? There's a way the God says, this parable goes, those that dwell in secret. Beautiful thing always hide under a beautiful place. I'm just me. Don't try to understand. No one can know the ways of the ocean. Sometimes people just want to know. They don't know the reason why they are knowing what they want to know. Curiosity, desperation. It's all I can say. May God's name be praised.